Right, it's time for our next voyage. We're going to Thanjavur. We're just about to leave. Should be even. This time it is a very short train trip. It's 50 minutes, I think. Somehow we managed to book a sleeper. This is first class. Cute little two-person room available. Would be really nice if you're traveling together. And then the bigger ones available also. In fact, yeah, it's one of the bigger ones that we're also in, with bedding and everything provided. Very nice. And AC. It's actually quite cool here, but we're not sleeping here tonight. I found the Canadian. Why did you think it was challenging?
It's very misleading. The train station is beautiful, and then as soon as you step off the train station property, it just becomes a dusty...
Very dusty. Like, dust.
Very busy.
Layers of dust everywhere.
Loud.
A lot of honking.
Not a lot of food options.
Temple, the whole temple complex was spectacular though. It is worth, I think, going here for that. That was really quite something. And they have bars here, so you can get your cool beer. That's a plus as well.
Except they're all a bit seedy and consist largely of single men.
People are very friendly overall. But yes, just generally busy, dusty, loud. Oh my goodness, so loud. So we're hoping beyond hope that the next town is a little more on the quieter side.
Miss Thanjavur.
Brad's calling it a Sanji. It's Thanjavur, and we should be there in approximately 1 hour. Train leaves in 5 minutes. Super quick trip.
Super expensive.
Yeah, something went wrong with the booking, I think, again. Who was responsible for this?
Connor. I think he actually booked us all the way to Delhi for the price that we paid. For a 40-minute journey, it's the most expensive train trip that we've taken. In not a nice...
I mean, this is the nicest on this train. Although for a short trip, it's nice to go with the open window things and you can have the breeze coming in. But whatever, we're in air conditioning. We'll be there. Hopefully it'll get there safe and sound. Us there safe and sound. We've 1 night in Thanjavur and then it's off to Brihadeeswarar, where we're gonna hopefully
pop our Brihadeeswarars.
Chill out and relax. We're really hoping that is a place that is going to be calm and quiet and relaxing. And after that, we've no idea where we're going or what we're doing. Panic, but
It'll be fine.
that's us up to date. Okay.
Keep it masala. Wow. We've arrived in
Thanjavur. Well, almost arrived. I feel like the train actually pulled into the station in about 10 minutes ago, but it's a really long train. And we're up at the beginning. I suppose we could just hop off at any moment here. Temporary Mission Impossible. I've already spotted the big, massive, ancient temple from the train, which is very exciting. 1,000 years old, don't you know? Okay. We can hop off now. It's Thanjavur, ladies and gentle cats. Here we are. Let's go explore. first stop is lunch. We were going to get on the bus there for a moment. My favorite part of town is the part that has shade. So Bradley, what do you know about Thanjavur?
I know that it's got lots of vegetarian food.
Yes.
It's got a very big and old temple. It has a palace, and the royal family still lives in it. It's sort of shabby chic these days.
The train conductor.
Chola bronzes. There's a museum here.
Oh yes. The train conductor getting here, he seemed very excited that we were coming to see the temple. It's 1,000 years old apparently.
It's older than 1,000 years. I brought a copy of the guidebook to read over our lunch. I've already read it, but I don't retain very much information these days. One old thing is the same as every other old thing in my Bradland. That's right, 2 history degrees, ladies and gentlemen. 2!
Usually on these ancient monuments, Bradley just goes, meh, a whole bunch of rocks. I don't think you're going to say that at this temple though.
Well, no, because it's carved out of one rock, which is one big old rock.
Highly recommend this restaurant. We had an South Indian meal is what they call it there, where they bring you a whole load of different little dishes, and it was divine. Here's a Canadian.
Better off walking down the road. That's just a whole pile of people trying to sell you a whole pile of stuff to buses, and they see you walk over. It's too much.
It's too much?
It's too much while I'm digesting my food. That was a delightful meal.
Sri Krishna Bhavan vegetarian AC. Highly recommend. And a lot of craft shops. There's some really
Only
nice.
one was actually nice.
Yeah,
Those were all
some very nice brass things in there.
And that's what Thanjavur is known for. Those and those dancing dolls are Thanjavur. Thank you. Here's what's more.
Are these real? What is this noise that I'm hearing?
They're noisemaker things the kids had bought on the buses.
They thought India was too quiet.
Yep.
Just what the world needs. More bells and whistles. Those poor parents.
That teacher waved at us.
The teacher?
Yeah. Or the escort. They have been a parent with the field trip.
Okay, so here we are. Look at this.
So far, Thanjavur is way better than.
Yes, I agree. Thanjavur is the place.
I mean, to be honest, Trishti's temple is impressive. It's the largest temple complex in India, apparently. But like, is it worth going all the way to Trishti to see?
Well, you've also got the rock forest as well, so I guess you could combine them in a half-day sort of situation. It was just a lot. It was a lot of effort.
The accommodation options are not great.
Yeah, also true.
The food options are not great.
Also true.
Beer options are good.
And so far, this place is... Thanjavur is a big plus. Alright, let's see what's the deal with this temple. I might put this away until I figure out what we're doing.
They have a red light.
Look, the sheer size of this is incredible. Shoe repository. We're going to have to shed things.
We'll shed things in this archway.
And sometimes they don't allow you to bring a camera in, or sometimes they charge you.
Bags either.
And you never know. Wow, this
Bag up
is
there.
absolutely amazing though. Good grief.
So we...
Okay, we're gonna disrobe. Lots of information on the temple. Basically,
TLDR.
construction began in 1003 and was completed in 1010. It's dedicated to Shiva, represented by a 3.66 meter high linga and named Mudayar, after the king himself. Excuse me for that terrible pronunciation. Okay, moving that. The scale of this thing is just, it's so grand. I don't know if this kind of comes out on video how grand it is, but it's just enormous. So impressive. I mean, I don't know, for scale, does that give you any idea?
We've seen bigger.
It's very hard for Brad to be impressed by anything. Let's not forget. This is the man who stood in Machu Picchu as the sun rose above, across the mountains. I said, "Isn't this gorgeous?" And he just went, "Meh."
We're coming up to a security point.
Okay, let's just
Dhoti pants.
yes. Let's put this away for a moment. I'm kind of blown away by this, to be really honest. I'm also completely blown away by the fact that it's free, considering you get charged for the most random things sometimes. Oh, you're looking at me. I am not the most interesting thing here.
But you are free. Take no chance.
I am not free. I am very expensive.
Lord knows you've cost me a lot.
Not money though, in fairness. Just mental anguish, usually.
No, it's not all mental anguish. Some of it's a bit of trauma.
Just, isn't he fetching in his little orange sarong? I said you're looking great in your little orange sarong.
Maybe we can get up into that a bit more.
In the shade. Oh. Just amazing. I know. It is hot, 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 hot on these. I'm taking videos and pictures on my phone. I'm double fisting here. Probably look ridiculous. But this is what we gotta do. It's just so cool and quiet and calming here amidst the chaos and hustle and bustle elsewhere.
என்னோட ஆசை உன்னுடைய ஆசை ஓபன் பண்ணாம
All the chalk hand marks. I wonder what that is about. There's so much detail in everything, everywhere you look here. And I bet there's meaning everywhere as well. Not just beautiful. It's bizarre how quiet it is here. Very welcome. He's never not making friends, that man. I seem to have lost the Canadian again. No doubt he's off making friends. This place is just absolutely stunning. Now, if you were a Canadian, where would you be hiding? Oh, there he is. In his highlighter orange skirt. Hard to miss, really. That's the one good thing about it. So, Bradley, what are your thoughts on this temple complex?
It's lovely. It's quiet.
Grand.
It's got a lot of detail.
It's solemn.
It's got a lot of shade.
It's got a lot of shade, yeah. It's beautiful. I think this is my favourite place on the trip so far. Just so nice. There is so much less honking in this town, it's incredible. There's always one. There's always one person. But you can actually have time to hear yourself think here. The ornate gates. Okay, we had a little bit of a battery issue. Walking down this gorgeous street. It's absolutely beautiful, little sleepy almost street that kind of has a seaside vibe to it almost. is a very, speaking of sleepy streets, it feels like siesta time here.
I think most of this old city is within the original wall of the palace.
Oh, so what we're walking in now?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's why it hasn't been updated in about top 5. What it was saying.
Oh, that's just lovely. Oh, look at the little goats. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you're so cute.
Much nicer than sushi.
And also much easier to say. Thanjavur. Thanjavur, you are a hit in Connorland and Bradland. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Where's it going? That's all palace grounds behind the wall.
Well, the guy that said the palace wasn't supposed to be all that impressive, but the streets around it certainly are very nice and worth a visit alone, I would say. Another temple. I mean, if you're into temples, India is your place. It's just amazing how many temples there are.
These are tiny shops. Nobody seems to be shopping.
I think everybody's having an afternoon nap, if there's any sense. That's a fast rickshaw. Is that shop open?
Possibly?
Everything here's open. Well, actually, maybe that means it's not open. Hard to tell. Every now and again you get one rider who just didn't get the memo. Everybody else seems to be fairly quiet. What happened here?
I don't know, but do you think you can go up it to get over?
No.
Why not?
Oh, look at this.
Here we go, right?
I feel like this used to be inside a house, and now it's outside a house. Who knows?
Like they're installing new walls. Updating the existing wall. Look at this Morningstar matriculation school. Brand new.
Yeah, look, that's very different from the rest of the street. There's another temple.
I mean, what's happening here?
Best not to think about that. Oh, look at the dog. He's like, leave me alone. I'm having my siesta. Fair enough, doggy.
Fine, doggo. Those are public toilets.
Really?
That's right. This is a city of many open sewers that are bubbling away.
And that is how life began?
In a sewer?
In a sewer? No, not in a sewer, but I don't know, lots of elements bubbling away sort of thing.
Another temple over there.
Where is this palace, Bradley?
We've gone the long way down.
That's okay. I mean, that's literally our favourite thing to do in anywhere we visit is to just wander in the street, along the street. At a supermarket. Oh, we do love wandering around the supermarket, a foreign supermarket. It's very exciting.
Oh, dear sweet doggy. How was that a good idea?
And yet, it does actually look cleaner than some of the other water we've seen.
True.
I think we might be getting closer to this palace. Huge signs. These tiny little lanes. It's very funny. I think it was an amazing place, but it's just a regular little lane. the market?
Yeah, something. I feel like he's gonna come through there. Now we are going inside the palace grounds.
Okay, I guess he's in the entrance. One of the entrances. I love it. About 50 school children just came through here, and we're having a lot of fun with the echoes. Screaming and cheering and singing and shouting and just being down and having fun.
Or as we like to call it, disruptive. Hello. Seems like a niche activity.
Who can tell, Bradley? Who can tell? Go everywhere till you're stopped.
Well, this is where the library is.
Okay.
And then there's just Coco, which is a carbon neutral shop.
That's slightly random. It may just be the answer to our... Yeah. Ta-da! Say your prayers now for a fresh lime soda, folks. Okay, that's the art gallery. We're in the palace compound. You've seen the library.
As I mentioned, shabby chic.
Shabby chic. Yeah. I feel like a reno job.
I feel like
Bell Tower.
it's been restored since the guidebook was written, because it said you couldn't go up it because it was in shoddy condition. But that doesn't
It
look
looks
shoddy.
pretty good, actually, yeah.
Oh, this is
This
definitely
is not a
the
lake.
building.
We thought this could potentially be a lake, but you know.
Art exhibition. Whew. Oh, the kids were on their way here to play football.
Cricket, probably.
Cricket. They were on their way to play something hot. Hot. Okay, it's hot.
Bradley's hot. I can't do it. I can't do the purring that Bradley does, and he's tried to teach me so many times. You do it again?
Keep the masala.
I can't do it. Come here. That is definitely not myself.
I'm trying to figure out where we're going for dinner.
Well, that's important. Dear viewer, this afternoon I made a very long video in a beautiful part of this city that was calm and tranquil and really, really interesting. And after about 20 minutes of doing that, I realized that the battery had died and none of it was recorded.
That also includes 20 minutes of walking at a slower pace so that you can be filming.
And
which-
stopping and looking at things and lots of narrative, and it was my best work yet, honestly. And there's a hole in my heart when I found out that the battery didn't work. And it was just so quiet and lovely. And now we walk out here and it's like this again. Back to reality. But it's dinner time, so
And Connor almost just caused an international incident because someone thought he was recording him, so I had to explain that he was actually recording himself.
was he upset? That I wasn't recording him?
No. What about that? It was somebody else telling somebody else that you were recording him.
Which I wasn't.
Well, which I explained.
Anyway, the point I was just trying to make is for once I had a video that didn't involve a lot of car horns, but alas, it just doesn't exist. But that's okay, because life is good, and we like the city a lot, actually.
We're going.